6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. And it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Today, the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration continues, and we've got a great one for you. Between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. They're on the Texans sideline. Look at their head coach, D'Amico Ryans. These guys hoping to make it 2 wins in a row this week. Across the field, that's Shane Steichen, coach of the Colts. These guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. Happy you could join us. Thanks so much for being here. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. Kicker Kaimi Fairbairn just about set. And off we go from Lucas Oil Stadium. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Leading them their 6th overall pick, entering his 7th season here in the NFL. Out of Duke, Daniel Jones.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to prove himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
It's a gain of 9.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Now here's Cam Scadaboo on the ground. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And the Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. They're cobbled together a yard there. That stop coming from Henry to Otomo.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Colts. First down. First and 10.
They've got to like how they've been moving it early here. It's down to the opposing 45-yard line. Jones going to do it himself. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And they bring him down around the 34. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34. They go again with Taylor. Keeps away from one. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Jones finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 13-yard line.
Jones going to do it himself. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Pick up a 2 here. And it'll be first down Colts.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the gun, Taylor. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, here's Jones. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. Daniel Jones with a touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot when we brought methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was a highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, found the end zone as a result.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's Traylon Smith with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his 3rd season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the outcome, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Completes it downfield to Kirk. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
50 yards on the play. And the Texans, 1st down. A gain of 50 yards. 1st down, Houston.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Right back to Kirk, and he's got it again. And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach his 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
They go play action with Stroud. Brought in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. Throwing again. It's Stroud. And they take this in for the score. The Texans finish off their opening drive. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Gould on the return. And he's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Colts and receiver Michael Pittman Jr. out and ready for their next series. And he's been having such a great season in this offense. You can see, actually top 5 in the league in receiving touchdowns so far. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Jones looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Number 84, Tyler Warren. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
He's hanging on to this one on the 2nd down option. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
Tackled back at the 30.
Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
3rd down, Jones to throw. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Over 24 yards on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that pass.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
To the right, reeled in by Downs. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
No gain on
Guys
the
out
play.
wide. Here we go,
It's
third and
now
long.
Third down and long.
Third and long for him here. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Now following the play, one of the Texans banged up in some pain. We're going to pause as he gets checked on. Colts going to kick this away now on fourth, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40.
Texans, first down. A gain of 18.
First and 10, around to Mixon.
First down, Texans.
He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another.
1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
And the Texans, first down.
Again to Mixon up the middle. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
11 more yards. And the Texans, first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown.
The Texans take a second quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
His kick is
That
good.
one splits the uprights.
Makes the score
And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Khalil Herbert on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The this game, Brock. All the games today and tonight. Part of a busy week of football for all of us. The traditional 3 games on Thanksgiving Day. We had our Black Friday game a couple of days ago. All a part of the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend, honoring the legendary football icon.
Yeah, legendary guy whose impact still is felt to this day. You know, these guys playing today, they all watch it, just like you and me in the football world on Thursday and Friday. They get their chance to go out and perform a pretty darn special weekend.
Here's Jones to throw. Left side, pulled in by Pittman. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw, here's Jones. And he let his man shoot much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. 1st and 10 from the 32. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Nearly starts the drive with the 1st down run. Stops a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
2nd and a yard at the 42-yard line.
Mixon gets it again on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 6. And the Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To the air, Stroud. Complete out to the right side. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Texans 1st down.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I mean, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action, here's Stroud. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Colts as they get somebody out there to tend to him. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long, they're going to throw. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And it'll be a 1st down Texans. New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now it's Stroud on the keeper. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in a ditch and slinging it all over the field.
At the 21-yard line.
Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
And the Texans 1st down. A 4-yard pickup on the play.
On the ground again with Mixon. He got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down.
Mixon
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
13-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Keeping it with Mixon. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work...
Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 13-point lead. Nico Collins with a touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Colts 7.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Jones on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a second down.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And we'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. The Texans are in the nickel, third down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They do go for it. Here's Jones. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Stroud throwing here on first. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to pull this one away. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Kenny Moore.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. This connects with Schultz. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The big play nets them 17 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Stroud again. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back to that pass is failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Recovery is by Charvarius Ward.
Throwing again. It's Stroud. He brings it in. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Mixon will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
set up for the kickoff.
Houston.
Here's Gould on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Colts take over first and
The Colts offense set to head out. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Jones. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scattergood. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line.
a gain of 12
Offense in the
yards.
hurry up here.
And the Colts first down. 1st and 10.
On 1st down,
36
Jones.
yards.
The Texans closing in, and they get to it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home for that sack.
Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Motion.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 20.
3rd and long for him here. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception is so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's going to be okay. New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Going all the way to the end zone here. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that 1st down. So back to the drawing board, they go for 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Finds the in route complete. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd
Timeout coming from the
and
Texans. That's their first. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Now it's Stroud. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it 4th down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win. You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Herbert on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Colts out there on offense late in this 1st half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off that deficit. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Cut. Oh, what a hit! Stars the ball loose! And the Texans have recovered it! And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
D'Amico Ryan's doing the last little bit of coaching as the Texans return to the field here. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Completed over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 3 now. From the gun, Stroud. Hits his running back. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down, Stroud. Looking for an open man. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Christian Kirk, incomplete. Nick Cross there defensively.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over. But I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
He dodged the tackle. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
At their own 19-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Hope you all had a very happy Turkey Day.
No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff.
For Indianapolis.
Here's Smith on the return. Escapes a defender. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds him on the slant. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
7-yard gain. And the Texans 1st down.
They send a man in motion.
1st down.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Another Texans.
Stroud off of play action. In trouble now, and the ball is out. Unfortunately, on the Texans side, one of their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
Travel like a dawn, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, they landed in
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. And this is 2nd and long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one's to Kirk out left side. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Complete to number 13.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
A gain of 8 yards.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try the field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Colts are ready to take the field. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Jukes away from one. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. You get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Oh, and quick there. They bring him to the turn. And the 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure in these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And we'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Taylor again. And they will face a 3rd down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
43-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Jones running sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. New game.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you've got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Colts first down.
Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. He's got it in the red zone. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
A gain of 24 more yards. That's another Colts first down. 1st and
In the red zone now. Throws his hit, he fumbles it. And the Texans have it. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Shane Steichen getting his Colts offense ready to go for a new series. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jones to throw. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
13 yards on the play. And the Colts first down.
Jones on first down. Holiday left side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It's Scattergood on second down. He dodged the tackle. We'll call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up third.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep it up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Escapes the defender. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Texans first down.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Kenny Moore there to make the stop. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Stroud finds him over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
10 yards. And the Texans first down.
Now it's Stroud on the keeper. Still has some space inside the 35. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
A gain of 25 more yards. That's another Texans first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Texans.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
They're on the draw with Mixon. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Texans football, and they hold a commanding advantage in this one. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Into the hands of Schultz. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. This only a chip shot from the right half. Up and good from Fairbairn. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here's Gould on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Driving forward with Scattergood. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 3 yards to go. brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. That is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Jones trying again now on 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This defense been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Hold the look, hold the look. Hold up already.
3rd and long for him here. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stigley Jr.
By the
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
their own 37-yard line.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They got 14 yards on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Running it with Mixon. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's another Texans first down. It's a gain of 10. And the Texans first down.
This is Mixon. Now, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
At the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
And 10. At the Colts 28-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He's got it to him yet again. That is cuffed. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Up and good from Fairbairn. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Boy, that's a familiar path he's taken here. Now the 5th time he's run out and gotten the job done. I know. I'd rather have them be PATs, but it's been nice having that reliable leg to turn to all game long.
Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. 1st down throw here from Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown Houston.
Touchdown.
2nd time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Herbert on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And their shot at the win probably already gone before that last interception, but after the pick 6, Brock, whatever will they had to keep fighting, that might be gone now too.
Yeah, maybe time to look down that bench and try to give some other guys some opportunities as well.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you've thrown in coverage too many times, you'll get more interceptions.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Air it out on 3rd. Taken in by Downs, left side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Well, he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. 1st and 10, around to Mixon. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Yards on the play. And the Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A give to Mixon up the middle. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
Mixon. Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now the give to Mixon. And only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Tackle made right at midfield. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Texans put this one away a long time ago. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. On the carry, this is Mixon. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
He was taken down by DeForest Buckner. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He brings it in. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Texans 1st down.
Mixon. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Texans continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I will. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than what it's turned out to be. You got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Herbert on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Colts offense set to head out. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. This is a designed run for Richardson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I think we're seeing the exact same thing. That look of exasperation on the coach's face. You can't afford to take a loss like that, especially on calls that normally work.
He's calling his own number again. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line.
Richardson.
So the Texans come away with the road win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.